Join me today for a groovy resort tour of Disney's Pop Century Resort. And thanks for watching Optimistically Disney, where we love all things Disney. Pop Century is a Disney value resort that will bring you tons of nostalgia. In each section, as you'll see, there are nods to fads and icons of that decade. You'll be transported back in time and enjoy some fun, laughs, and reminders of the past. When you get to Pop Century, you'll arrive at Classic Hall, where you can check in with front desk or just head to your room if you did online check-in ahead of time. If you haven't gotten a notification from your phone that your room is ready, don't hesitate to ask a cast member to help you. Even if it's before 3 p.m., you may still be able to get in your room early. It doesn't hurt to ask. If your room isn't ready yet, you can head back outside and drop off your luggage at Bell Services. While you're in Classic Hall, make sure to check out all the decor. The walls are full of so much memorabilia from the past. If you keep heading through the hall, you'll see the doors to the buses on your left, and to the right will be the Fast Forward Arcade. And you won't miss it, but straight ahead is Everything Pop Shopping and Dining. In the Everything Pop Shopping section, you'll see lots of Disney merch, and sometimes some merch that is specific to Pop Century Resort. You should also be able to find basic items that you may have forgotten to pack for your trip. As you continue through the shop, you'll enter the Everything Pop Dining section, which is the food court at Pop Century. This is your basic food court with burgers, fries, pizza, and more. I encourage you to check out the menu online ahead of time or look at your My Disney Experience app. The food court has been recently refurbished and has a vast amount of seating. Each counter area is for a different type of food, so check out the menus on the walls. There are several coolers filled with drinks and grab-and-go items for you as well. After you purchase your food, you'll see the drink stations if you want to fill up your refillable mug during your visit. If you head out of Classic Hall, you'll see the Petals Pool Bar, which has a lot of specialty alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks and a small selection of food. Again, make sure to check this menu out ahead of time. It does have a Mickey pretzel available though. This is a great place to stop for a quick drink or snack while you're at the pool. Speaking of pools, the main pool at Pop Century is the Hippy Dippy Pool. This is where games, movies, music, and fun will be happening. The Hippy Dippy Pool is in the 60 section, which is a preferred section at Pop Century, and contains buildings 4 and 5. This is preferred because it's close to everything from Classic Hall to the main pool to the Skyliner. You'll notice that all the buildings at Pop Century are 3 stories, but don't worry, they have elevators. Near the elevators, you'll also find pop machines and ice machines if needed. If you take a left out of Classic Hall, you'll first come to Surfer Goofy, who is near a fire pit with some fun evening activities. This is also a great picture spot. As you continue, you'll come to the 70s section, which contains buildings 6 and 10. These are considered preferred rooms because of their proximity to Classic Hall. Some of these rooms are fairly close to the Skyliner too, especially if you walk along Hourglass Lake. The path around Hourglass Lake is called Memory Lane and contains facts about various years throughout the decades. This is a fun walk to take or a running trail for those of you who like that. The 70s section is the only section without a pool, but is not too far from the Hippy Dippy Pool or the computer pool. As you continue, you'll head to the 80s section, which is buildings 7 and 9. These in our next section will be standard rooms because they're not as close to the Skyliner or Classic Hall. But honestly, as is all of Disney's value resorts, the walk to either is not that bad. The pathways make it so convenient to get to where you need to go quickly. There are a lot of pathways though, so you may want to look on a map, make sure you're not starting in the wrong direction, and it'll take you where you need to go quickly. The final section of this side of Classic Hall is the 90s section, which is only building 8. Again, the standard rooms at this resort are identical to the inside of the preferred rooms, but they're standard because of their lack of proximity to places. However, I would say that this section is great because you are so close to the computer pool, which is considered one of Pop Century's quiet pools. Of course, music will be playing and people will be swimming, but there won't be any games going on. This is a relaxing pool, which is conveniently located in the middle of these sections. Alright, so let's head all the way back over to the right of Classic Hall in the 60s section and come to the 50s section, which is buildings 1, 2, and 3. This is another preferred section because of its proximity to Classic Hall, and it also has the bowling pool, which is another quiet pool and such a nice addition if you're staying in this section. And that's it. These are all the sections of Pop Century. So let's talk a little about the transportation options. First, we'll head to the front of Classic Hall for the buses. Buses will take you to the 4 theme parks in Disney Springs, but if you're headed to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, you are encouraged to take the Skyliner. The buses run about every 20 minutes. If the weather is bad or the Skyliner is down, you will need to take a bus to Hollywood Studios or Epcot. There will most likely be signage at the resort to let you know. Speaking of the Skyliner, this is the other form of transportation at Pop Century. The Skyliner station is located on the bridge of Hourglass Lake and is shared with Art of Animation Resort. No matter where you're going, you will head to this station and then get off at Caribbean Beach Resort, which is the Skyliner hub. There will be ample signage here and cast members will be there to help you if it's your first time riding the Skyliner. This is a fun way to travel to these 2 theme parks. And it's also a fast way, so that's why you're encouraged to take this form of transportation over the buses. Well, I think that's it. My family loves Pop Century. What about you? Have you stayed here before? What do you think? Share your opinion in the comments with potential visitors. And thanks again for joining me today. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications when a new video comes out. And thanks for watching Optimistically Disney, where we love all things Disney.